Hey guys, can you hear me? Let me get back to my comments. Hey Angel, Lisa 54, Leo's wife, Pepper, Winky Whispers, Puss in Boots, Serendipity, Dory, Miss Lee, Lisa 54, Puss in Boots, K-Town. Welcome to all of you guys listening while driving. Hey Jenna Moon. Hey Alley Cat. Hey Denise. Well, I usually try not to come on here and do this, but I'm just ready to blow my top. Now, hey, Diane's channel. Hey, some Marie bitches or Bitchkova. I don't know what that is. Hey, Shy One. You know, everybody's life is very stressful right now. Okay, I get that. I'm personally, in my personal life, ready to fucking snap. When I come to YouTube to get away from what's going on in my personal life. Hey, Mar, Serendipity, Pixie. But it doesn't matter what I seem to say or what I seem to do. Somebody's got something to fucking say about it. It's almost as if I don't get an opinion on what's going on around here. Because as soon as I add my opinion to something, I end up with 15 fucking texts. Hey, welcome, Pepper, to the moment of truth. Thank you. Uh, so somebody put up a community post or did a live stream or whatever about these hateful comments that was said in Diane's, as if there isn't hateful comments said in every freaking stream on here. So I agreed with them. They were yucky comments. But then I proved that in a stream that she was in, there was also hateful comments. And that got me 15 text messages plus 2 voice messages. So, like I said, it's almost like I don't get to have a voice around here. Do I agree with anything? Thank you, Dory. Welcome. Thank you. It's almost like, hey, Bernie, thank you. Do I get to have a voice about anything around here? Because if I talk about Laura, I'm causing hate. You know, if I disagree with anything Laura says, I'm spreading hate. If I disagree with anything that anybody says, I'm spreading hate, which I'm sorry, in my opinion, I'm probably one of the less hateful people on this platform. And I'm not patting myself on the back for it. I'm just simply stating. I try not to bring this bullshit to my channel. Have I figured out what I want to do with my channel? Not yet. Will I ever figure it out? Maybe not. But it's my channel, and I'm sick and fucking tired of every time I make a comment about something, I end up with all these comments in my comment section telling me that I'm spreading hate, or that I get 15 fucking text messages on my phone telling me to leave my name out of it. Leave my name out of it. I have a right to comment on things too. I have every freaking right to have an opinion about what goes on this platform. You don't see me in live streams saying nasty things about people. I don't do it. But if you think I'm going to leave a live stream because somebody is unhappy with you while you sit in live streams, while I'm being trashed, You fucking lost your mind. You've lost your fucking minds. Now, we're not all going to agree on everything that we all do around here. I get that. But I'm trying very hard to stay out of the drama. And because I make one community post, one freaking community post about a bad comment that was said in a live stream, it got me 15 fucking text messages and 2 voice clips, voice messages. But this same person can call out somebody as nice as B Fergs because B Ferg said they didn't agree with what this person was saying. So obviously, this person doesn't want to be talked about, but she has no problem sitting on panels talking about everybody else. Get rid of that troll, that 180 troll. Thank you, guys. Welcome. I'm just going to call you bitch. I can't even see. I don't have my glasses on. I don't want to just call you bitch. That's not nice. I'll just call you Marie bitch. Marie bitch over. How about that? I don't want to call you a bitch. That's not nice. But welcome. Welcome, Nanny Love. Like I said, I just feel like and I really try hard not to come on here and rant about shit. But I'm at my breaking point. Do I agree with everything that Diane and Wendy do? No, I don't. But that doesn't mean I can't sit in their stream. You don't see me sitting in their stream making horrible freaking comments about people. As a matter of fact, if it's about the drama community, I usually leave because I don't know a lot of the players in that community. Not that I have anything against them, I just don't know them. But this person that decided to text me 15 times or more and tells me to quit texting her, by the way, and to leave her name out of everything. You know what? You're no fucking better than anybody else. You say you sleep good at night. You say your hands are 200% clean. Yes, Tiffany, I'm talking about you. So you sleep good at night when you sit on a panel and laugh about somebody's health. You mean she's not dead yet? You sit on a panel that releases personal information. And trust me, Mandy Bell knows I do not like her. But you sit on a panel that talks about her personal information, her family, something very private to her. But your hands are 200% clean, right, Tiffany? So what am I going to get now? 15 more text messages? I'm so sick of everybody being allowed to have a voice on this platform except me. And when I voice my opinion, all of a sudden I'm spreading hate. But I don't sit on my panel 3, 4 times a day, 3, 4 times a week, making horrible, crude remarks about other people. But I'm spreading hate. I'm fucking sick of it. And during our text messages, you felt the need to bring Laura up. I didn't bring Laura up. You brought Laura up. And then you got the nerve to say, well, I believe everything Laura's ever told me about you. Well, guess what, Tiffany? You're believing fucking lies because Laura has never once proven me to be a liar. But I've proven what she's done to me. And then on top of that, you want to bring Kim up? You want to tell me that, well, you'll learn your lesson about Kim in due time. Okay, maybe I will, but it's none of your fucking business. Hey, little Kelly. I'm sorry, I'm not really watching the chat. Like I said, I'm sick and tired of every comment. Anything I put on my community post, someone has something nasty to say about it. It doesn't matter if it's a picture of Lolly. It doesn't matter what it is. Somebody has something nasty to say about it. It says, I don't have an opinion on this platform. And I do have an opinion. And as long as I do it on my platform, then it's nobody else's fucking business. Hey, thank you. Next. Like I said, I know a lot of people are going through a lot of shit in their life, but I am at a breaking fucking point. And when I come to YouTube, I'm trying my best to get away from my reality. And I don't expect that everything I say gets picked apart and I'm told I'm spreading hate. Remember, I was the one that tried to bring it all together, the common ground. And then that was even laughed about. So, Tiffany, please don't sit up there. And I hate to even use the word high horse because that'll send somebody into a fucking stroke. But don't sit up there and act like you're holier than fucking thou because you're not. You've said on panels that have said horrible, horrible things about people. But do you see me in the comments? Do you see me talking about you? Hey, Juju Positive. No, you don't. I remember I remember a while back I was in Randy's chat. I wasn't saying anything bad about you. Were they bashing you? Yeah, they were. Like I have control over who has a problem with you. I have as much control over that as to who you have a problem with. But you send me a text message ripping my ass because I'm sitting in fucking Randy's chat. And then when I return the comment saying, whoa, wait a minute, you said in Laura's chat when she's sitting there fucking bashing me. So what's the difference, Tiffany? So nobody can sit in a chat that has anything bad to say about Tiffany. You do 5 fucking lives a day bitching about the same shit. Bitching about Diane and Wendy and Randy all day long. That's what you do. Are you not tired of it yet, Tiffany? Because I would get damn tired of doing 8, 9, 10 hours a day on YouTube bitching about the same fucking people. Did I agree with Diane and Wendy bringing that freaking freak dumpy dump up on their panel? No, I didn't. But it's not my panel. There's a lot of shit on here that I don't agree with. But 9 times out of 10, I keep my mouth shut about it. But I'm sick and tired of feeling like every time I open my mouth that I'm somehow disrespecting one or the other. I'm not on a fucking side, okay? I'm on my side. I'll go anywhere I want that I feel comfortable. Obviously, I'm blocked in Laura's, so I'm not very comfortable there. And after your text messages, and after the shit I've heard you and Makeup Mobster and Laura sit on panel and say, I don't feel comfortable around you all either. And like I said, do I agree with everything Diane and Wendy? Hold on a minute. I got to mute. Sorry about that. Maybe that calmed me down a little bit. I don't know. But like I said, I'm tired of every fucking thing. I'm tired of being called a liar and never once being proved a liar. I'm tired of being told, what are you doing in that stream? What are you doing in that stream? I left that shit when I left Laura. I'll go anywhere I want. And what you did to B Fergs was fucking wrong, Tiffany. B Fergs has been nothing but nice to you. I mean, her friend, Leanna, which that's between her and Leanna. I'm sure they're still friends. But you hurt that woman when you put up that post, all because she didn't agree with something that you said. So if you don't agree with Tiffany Marie, then you get a shitty fucking community post, or you get 15 texts like I did. And the whole 15 texts, you're telling me to stop texting you. Like I said, did I agree with Diane and Wendy having those people up? I'm sorry. No, I didn't agree with it. But you all had communication with the crazy bitch. You all didn't have any problems talking to her on the phone and communicating through fucking hangouts. So what's the difference? Diane and Wendy brings them on their panel, but you all talk behind the scenes. What the hell is the difference, Tiffany? And I'm still waiting on this proof where somewhere in the recording you tell this Karina Dumpy Dump chick that I asked you to protect me from FOD. That didn't happen. Because I don't need anybody to protect me from anyone. I've had very little communication with FOD, and I'm totally fine with that. I told when that shit first went down, and she called a CPS on Brian, I said that is fucking wrong. So then you two go and have communication with somebody that calls the fucking police on him. Now, I will give you credit. I don't believe you knew about it until she told you in those conversations, and both you and Makeup Mobster said, no, you're not down with that kind of shit. But then you want to say that Mandy should have given Brian the information 3 months ago. Why didn't you give her the info? Why didn't you give him the information? So trust me, Tiffany, your hands are not 200% clean in anything. And I don't give a shit what kind of live stream, your 8-hour, 10-hour live stream you decide to do about me today. Because I've listened to all of your all's bullshit. I've listened to your side. I've listened to Makeup Mobster side. I've listened to Brian's side. I've listened to Mandy Bell's side. I've listened to Diane and Wendy's side. I've listened to everybody's fucking side. And you know what? There's a little bit of truth in everything that's said, and the rest of it is bullshit. Like I said, I don't normally use my channel to do this, but I am at my breaking point. I've actually been staying off of going live. I just got my monetization back. Don't you think if I was so fucking money hungry as people make me out to be, that I'd go live every fucking day so that I can get those super chats and I can get those memberships? So you're upset because I put up a community post that had a horrible comment in it by one of your followers. Well, actually, one of Laura's Patreons. And my whole point was there are vile comments made in every single chat. Every single chat. But you want to pick out Mona KW's freaky ass post. I never even understood that woman. I don't understand her crazy post. But you want to go live and talk about it for 9 fucking hours. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm fucking sick and tired of it. I'm tired of every time I speak up, it gets shoved down my throat somehow. I have a right to be on here just as much as anybody. Hold on. So I have as much as a right to an opinion on here as anybody else does. And I'm not just going to sit over here and keep my mouth shut because you don't like what I say, or Diane and Wendy doesn't like what I say, or Makeup Mobster doesn't like what I say. Thank you, Bernie. Or Diane and Wendy doesn't like what I say, because I have an opinion about everybody on here. And nobody is perfect, including myself. But I can tell you what, you've never seen me leave a fucking comment talking about somebody's health, wondering why they're not dead yet, talking about somebody's child, talking about somebody's custody battle or what. You've never seen that out of me. So don't you dare accuse me of spreading fucking hate. You don't see me sit in chats and say that shit, and you don't hear me say it on my channel. So don't you dare accuse me of spreading hate. If I want to talk about my experience with Laura, I will. My channel, I will. If I want to talk about my experience with anyone, thank you, Mar, I will. I just choose to stay out of the majority of the drama. That's my choice. Thank you. I love you too, Mary. That's my choice. Now, don't get me wrong. If I did the drama that you all do on a daily basis for 8, 9, 10 hours a day, I would probably be up to 5, 6, 7,000 subs. But guess what? That doesn't matter to me. Unlike Laura, YouTube is not going to be my empire. It's a place that I come to talk to people. It's a place that I come and listen to people's hardships. We're going through a very fucked up time in this world right now. Thank you, Mary Wunson. But instead of being compassionate to one another, what are we doing? We continue, not we, not me, but what are you guys out there doing? Just tearing each other down as much as you can. This one's fat. This one's ugly. Eat another cheeseburger. What are you all? 5? Oh, I thought she was dying. What? Can't believe she's not dead yet. Who says that shit? Nobody that I want in my following, okay? This is supposed to be a platform where people can come and enjoy themselves. And I know everybody's into the drama here and there. I get it. Got to be a little drama to keep it exciting. But if that's the only way I'm going to build my channel is by sitting up here and talking bullshit about people day in and day out, guess what? My channel will remain exactly what it is. I'm sick of it, main girl. The fat shaming, the ugly shaming, the I'm sick of it. A lot of people, a lot of subs are tired of turning on the fucking computer and everybody live is going at each other as if they're 15-year-olds in a schoolyard. I'd rather put you all in a schoolyard. It has become dangerous, Pepper. I'd rather put all of you all in a schoolyard and just watch you beat the shit out of each other physically. Because emotionally, you're tearing each other down. And I don't think some of you even have a heart enough to care about what you're saying to other human beings. And I'm not just talking about creators. I'm talking about subs against subs too. I'm trying, Dory, but at some point I get to my breaking point as well. And when I get told that I'm spreading hate because I make one community post, it wasn't a nasty comment, Monkey Mar, but you turned around and called me a fucking snake. I didn't make a nasty comment to you, but you turned around and called me a fucking snake. Purple Rain, I'm always praying for you. And I agree with you. My real life is a mess too. I'm depressed and I'm tired of being locked away. This place and this drama means shit to me. It's not even real. Okay, so I said what you were throwing money up in someone's face, and I said that was tacky. And that deserved me to be called a snake. Because when you use the word snake, Monkey Mar, you're referring to somebody that's doing shady shit. And I'm not. So once again, like I said, I'm sick and tired of every time I try to voice my opinion, I get accused of spreading hate. I'm not spreading hate. It's my opinion. It's as if you all can sit on your panels and you can say anything about anybody that you choose to. But as soon as I say something, well, I'm spreading hate. You just hate Laura. You just have a vendetta against Laura. That's bullshit. Truth of the matter is, I don't give a fuck about Laura. Okay? I don't care about her channel. I don't care about her money. I left Laura for a reason. And the reason was because I couldn't stand the hatefulness any longer. I couldn't stand, hey, Eric, the just outright bitter hatefulness every single day. So, guess what? We're going to have a get together over at Smokey's channel. I believe it's this weekend. If you got a beef with another sub that you'd like to squash, or with the creator, or even if you don't want to squash it, you just want to say, hey, Wog, just want to say what you want to say, you can email him at subslivesmatter@yahoo.com. Exactly. They bring Laura into everything as they sit there and say, we can't get her out of our mouth. I don't care who goes into Laura's chat. I've never once said, oh, if you're going to sit in Laura's chat, then don't bother coming to mine. Unlike Tiffany Marie, who thinks if you sat in someone else's chat, that you don't have the pleasure or the honor to sit in her own. Well, guess what, Tiffany Marie? I've heard a lot of rumors about you. And one of the rumors is you're doing your best to come between Leanna and her friends. And that's fucking dirty. If that's your plan, that's dirty. I even went to the point to email Beeford to tell her how sorry I was that she couldn't even express one opinion without you making a community post about it. But then you got the nerve to text me 15 fucking times about my community post. Don't like my community post? Don't read them. I'll tell you the same thing Laura spits out of her mouth every single time she goes live. Don't like it? Don't watch it. And that goes for Tiffany, not you all in my chat, because I really appreciate everybody in my chat. And to be honest with you, I'm tired of raging already, because I'm not one of these people that can sit for hours and hours and hours and just blast people. I know my truths. You're not going to catch me in a lie. I've begged Laura to put out any lie I've ever said, and she has yet to do so. But she has been caught in so many. But her subs refuse to believe it. And that's okay. That's okay. But when Tiffany's messaging me yesterday, she brought Laura up. She brought Kim up, giving me my warning about Kim. You know what, Tiffany? Mind your own fucking business. Hey, Top Cop. Mind your own damn business, Tiffany. And if I want to put your name 1,000 times in a community post, I will. At least my community post didn't shame you the way that you shamed Beefards. Because Tiffany, you may think you're a badass, but you're not. Text somebody 15 times, and then every single time you text me, you tell me to stop texting you. What kind of fucking sense does that make? And again, I'm still waiting on those messages where I ask you to protect me from full on drama. But maybe that was just your way of schmoozing your way in with Dumpy Dump, which is another thing that I don't give two shits about. It's not it's not like you and Leanna called me and dumped all this information in my lap, and I was supposed to call Brian with it. Because had you have done that, I would have called Brian. Because it doesn't matter how much I dislike somebody on here or whatever. If I knew right this second who called CPS on Laura, I'd fucking pick up the phone and I'd call Laura. If I knew who swatted Makeup Mobster, I'd pick up the fucking phone and I'd call Makeup Mobster. Because that's being a decent person. But you all hand it off to somebody else and they sit on it for 3 months because you know this person. You know this person, when you give them something, they don't bring it out until it benefits them. Did Tiffany and Makeup Mobster call me? Yes, they did. Did they sound concerned? Yes, they did. But it wasn't like I got so much information handed to me that I could have run to Brian with it. Yeah, this weekend, Subs Lives Matter. You want to come over to Smoky Peas? You got something to say to somebody? It'll be the perfect opportunity to say it. You want to work it out? Work it out. You want to duke it out? Duke it out. I watched that live stream about Pugs and Remy, and Remy was brushed under the fucking rug after what Pug said about her. All Remy wanted was a personal apology. And the kind of freaking comments left in that stream was, Remy, have your son dying and then get back to us, okay? Who the fuck says that? You want to know who says that? Hummingbird says that. But yet I'm not allowed to comment on shitty comments left uh in streams. Only Tiffany can do that because some wackadoo, Mona KW, tells her she should be covered in pig's blood. Somehow that's terroristic threatening. But they can sit on a fucking panel and talk about somebody's family and their family matters. They can talk about, CPS and child care and what's going on. That's not right. It doesn't matter what I feel about Mandy Bell. What you all said about her was fucking wrong. See, Mandy, I don't know anything about that because I'm not behind the scenes with you all. I said the other day I wouldn't share hand sanitizer with you, and I mean it. I would never talk behind the scenes with any of you all. Because if there's one thing I've learned is no matter what you say behind the scenes, it's going to come out. But I think what was said about your family was freaking wrong. I think what's said about Marcia, isn't she dying yet? Shouldn't she be dead? Shouldn't she be spending her last days coloring or something? Just like I think the shit Laura said about Randy's uh family and the shit that she said about Diane's family. But it doesn't mean that I agree with everything that freaking Randy and Diane and Wendy get up there and say either. I just don't participate in the chats and bash people. I don't bash Mandy. I don't bash Diane. I don't bash Laura. You won't find one comment of me in anybody's chat talking about somebody's personal life. Because I don't roll that way. But yet, every single time I leave a community post or a comment somewhere, I'm starting hate. I'm creating hate. I'm sorry. The hate has been here long before I have. Long before I have. Hello, Margie Jones. So you people want to continue to do live after live after live after live, chewing each other's faces off? Go ahead. I don't care. But leave me out of it because I'm not spreading hate. Yes, have I reached my boiling point today? I sure have. And maybe it has something to do with my personal life too. I don't know. Everybody has been locked up, cooped up for so long. And the whole time we've been going through this pandemic, I was really hoping that people would lighten up on each other. I was really hoping that people would start thinking, you know what? This world is a mess right now. Maybe we should lighten up on each other, but it's only gotten worse. So for anybody to sit there and have the balls to say, I'm spreading hate, fuck you. That's what I got to say about that. Okay, now I'm done ranting. So how's everybody's day? I try not to be hateful, JoJo. I try really, really hard not to be hateful to anyone. When I left, when I left Laura is when I quit leaving nasty comments in chats about people. When I left Laura is when I decided to give other people a chance that I had never given a chance before. And if that makes me a bad person, then okay, I'm a bad person. I'll roll with it. I roll with it. I don't care. But I can tell you, if this is the way that this community is going to keep going, all I hear is, oh, we're going to ghost them. We're going to ghost them. And then the other side says, that's it. I'm done. We're not talking about this anymore. We're going to ghost them. We're going to ghost them. Nobody ghosts anybody. The very next day, there's 8 hours worth of fucking live streams going back at each other. Why don't y'all just meet on one big screen? You can have 10 people on StreamYards now. Get 10 people up there, chew each other's fucking faces off, and be done with it. Because I do think, for the most part, the subs are done with it. Like I said, there's always going to be a little bit of drama. A little bit of drama is always, it keeps it interesting. Throwing tomatoes is one thing, but when you start dragging people's personal lives, their children, their illnesses, uh, their past divorces, their deceased relatives, their any interaction they've had that a distant family member that didn't work out so well. When you start dragging that shit into it, addictions. It just seems like common around here just to throw somebody's addiction in their face. It almost, I'm the mother of an addict. It almost makes you wonder why somebody would want to get clean if every time you fucking turn around, somebody's throwing it in your damn face. Drama is different than hate or real life. You're right, Lab. Thank you, Pixie Sticks. Welcome to the moment of truth. And like I said, guys, I'm not one to come on here and rant. As a matter of fact, I haven't been coming on a lot. And if I was this money hungry bitch that I'm made out to be, or in Ballet Babe's words, this poor bitch that can't even afford to get her dog groomed, that shouldn't even own a pet. If I was in that condition, then I would come live every day and suck up the super chats, suck up the memberships. But instead, I'm grateful for what I'm given on any given day. I know people are suffering through hard times right now with jobs being lost, people having to stay home and homeschool their children, uh, people losing people to this freaking virus. This virus getting used as jokes. I'm sorry, but I reach a boiling point too. Hey, Pixie Sticks. I reach a boiling point too. And when I get told I'm a hateful person, when in my opinion, well, Wogs might have me beat, but in my opinion, I'm one of the least hateful people on this platform. In my opinion, I am one of the least. I used to be a bitch. I used to say very mean things in people's chats. Very mean things in people's chats. But I figured out, I woke up one day and I said, what am I doing? I'm being mean to people that I don't even freaking know. What sense does that make? I wouldn't do that in my real life. Hello, toy pulance. I wouldn't just walk up to somebody on the street and just be a bitch to them. So why am I going to do it on here? Have I forgiven people on here? Of course I have. And I hope they've forgiven me. Are there still people on here that I'm never going to jive with? Yeah, there are. Just like there's people on here that's never going to jive with me. And that's okay. But that doesn't mean I have to sit on a panel for 8 hours straight and drag them and put their personal business out there and look them up to see what kind of home they live in or what kind of car they drive or what kind of dog they own, what kind of job they work. Because guess what? None of that means anything to me. I don't base any of you all off of what you do in your real life. None of you do I judge about what you've been through in your life, what you're currently going through in your life, what where you live, what you drive, what kind of job you have. Because I don't do that in my real life. So like I said, did I have my breaking point this morning? Yeah, I did. Did my personal life kind of have something to do with it? Yeah, it did. Sorry to take that out on you guys. But when I'm getting told that I'm spreading hate, and I'm one of the few on here that do spread it, that I don't spread hate. I try very hard not to spread hate. But I guess if I want my channel to grow into something spectacular, then that's the way you got to go. Forget it. It won't happen. I'll keep and respect my 2,000 subs. I'll keep and respect my members. I'll keep and respect the ones that take the time or take that have it in their heart to PayPal me. But I'm not reaching. This is not my life's dream. Well, it looks like we have some visitors.
It's me, it's Wog.
I know, I checked you out.
I'm not a secret agent or anything.
I checked you out.
You're on point today, girl. I like what you're saying. Good sermon.
Well, thank you. I'm tired that it had to be said. I'm
Yeah.
sorry that it had to be said. But it's getting to the point that I want to be able to come on here and enjoy myself. And I really have learned to ignore some people.
The truth, can I say something? I can't be on here long. So can I just say something and then I'll get down?
Of course.
Okay, Tiffany Marie wants to sit over there and read like emails that I sent her. I was on Jenna. Remember when I was on Jenna's panel and I said I tried email and makeup mobster? I mean, I said that publicly. So I was trying to get in touch with Tiffany Marie to fully explain, like I explained on Jenna's panel, the miscommunication between me and Mandy, and to set the record straight of everything that went down. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Of course.
Can you hear me? Okay. So, again, she's over there on her live reading my emails and my Google, Hangouts or whatever. If I could get to them, I would just read them to you guys myself. I wanted to, I don't want people to, look at me like I don't like if people are looking at me, judging me as like I'm a bad person. So again, I reached out to her to fully explain the conversation and the story, just like I said I was going to do. But for her to read my emails and stuff, knowing that how I even said, I just think that is the wrongest thing. I'm sorry. I'm not, going at you. I'm not doing anything wrong. Just because I'm in, Tracy's live, I still planned on talking to her. Have I said one thing bad about her in this live? No, I think I told the chat to be respectful. And that was it. I haven't said anything bad about her. That's the kind of fake bullshit I'm talking about. It's so wrong of people. No wonder why, people won't talk to other people on here. And look, I'm done. I have my group of 4, 5, 6, and that's it. I don't give a shit if she reads my emails. I was literally, again, gonna fully explain the story to her. So I don't give a shit.
But
I'm over it. It's so fucking rude.
They put out what, and Tiffany and I have corresponded due to the fact that, I said, hey, you've been doxxed. We were friends last summer. Not friends, but friends. And, I just don't understand. Maybe I'm just dumb. I don't understand the need to read out.
I don't understand. Exactly. That's so wrong. Regardless. I didn't even do anything. And I mean, whatever, go ahead, read away. I honestly don't give a shit, but there was like 6 small emails or whatever. But now, I mean, everyone already knows now. I said it on Jenna's, why I was reaching out for her. I don't want her to keep saying Mandy is putting criminal charges on her. And I wanted to explain what I said to Mandy and how it was miscommunicated. So go right the fuck ahead. Continue reading my emails. I'm going to close that fucking book right now. My God. I mean, people have lost their damn minds. I mean, I just don't understand. I really don't. It's so, I would never do that to my worst enemy. I wouldn't.
You know, I could have buried people with screenshots and all
Right.
that bull crap. I never would. It's just not my style.
No.
But it just, what's the motive? What's the reasoning? Why?
Right. Because she's mad at Tracy.
Yep.
For what?
Exactly.
But I said nothing.
What'd you do now, Tracy?
On her. Nothing. She's just up here, speaking her opinion. Talk about making people stay silenced. Wow.
Well, she won't silence me because I'm tired of people silencing me. I'm tired of everything I post gets twisted in, oh, you're spreading hate, or you're just doing this because you don't like Laura. Trust me, if I wanted to put more shit out about Laura, I could. I choose not to.
Not everything has to do with
care.
Laura.
Exactly.
Not everything is about Laura. Yeah, people can like whoever the F they want to like. They can go wherever the hell they want to like. I mean, come on. I was given an ultimatum about coming in here. But whatever. You know something? Tracy, I like you. I think you do great game nights. It took us 90 minutes to set it up, but it was fun. And sorry, I'm making my bed. But you know
what started it, Remy, is when you went on Makeup Mobster and Tiffany's panel with that bullshit with Pugs. And they just kind of try to brush you under the rug. And all you wanted was a public apology. And then some shitty comment got made about your kid. And I posted it on my community post. And I'm spreading hate. I didn't make the shitty comment.
That's not spreading hate. That is saying what happened. That's what that is. It's saying, hey, this is what happened. This is how I feel. This is my opinion. That's it.
Yeah, Anna Mary, it is too far. I mean,
and if it's my
that's
kid,
where people jump the gun
I'm the one that can speak on it.
Let's just instantly go to reading private messages. Like, I communicate with 6 people or 6 to 8 people on a daily basis, or a couple times a week, and that's it. I'm done trying to be a nice person. I'm done. Honestly, the past couple of days, like, I felt like that's why I just stayed quiet, because like I felt like, well, maybe she is, and this had nothing to do with our messages, but maybe she is feeling like bullied. Just because you never know what someone's going through, on both sides.
Absolutely. So, like, maybe she is feeling bullied.
Thank gosh I didn't talk to her. Like, I mean, what is that? You instantly go to sitting on a live reading private messages? Get it together.
Like I said, wow. I only talked to her for, on the phone. I talked to her maybe 2 to 4 times. It was last year. But I don't know what your correspondence was with her. I just don't understand.
I wanted to explain to her the whole, the thing that me and Mandy cleared up on Jenna's. I reached out. I tried reaching out to her before Jenna's live even. So I had every intention to just fully explain, and make things clear for her. That was it. And I even said to her, I don't know if I X out of here, I don't know if I'll like
Tiffany or Pixie, I only have one thing left to say to you. Quit reaching out to people.
What did I just say? I'm not going to. People are shitty.
Stay in our own little Discord, our own little bubble,
It's just crazy. Like the people, who have, I'm not even gonna go there. I don't know.
Sometimes it's just best not to reach out and let it play out.
And like I wasn't thinking the entire time after, certain situations that have transpired that anything you say, be prepared for it to be shown or whatever.
Anything you can and say will be used against you in the court of
exactly.
YouTube.
So, but it just hurts my heart. Not for like just for humanity. Like I would never do that to people. It's just so disturbing to me.
All because
Like
she's
I
just
said, I
like
could have
me.
buried people.
All
I could have
because
buried
she's mad
people.
at the truth. That's so weird.
She's mad at me to let me hurt Pixie or attempt to hurt Pixie.
So to get to you, she's gonna go through Pixie.
Of
to
course.
Read my messages.
Okay, I get it now.
Like I
see
don't
the
give
purpose.
a shit. There's nothing in there that hasn't already been said. It was nothing. It was like a couple emails. So, and again, I wrote them with intentions of them being showed because that's just how it goes around here. So, again,
I
I
don't
won't
agree
reach
with
out
all
to
the
anybody.
showing of private messages. I don't like it.
No, I mean,
personally
I haven't
would
even
never
done
do it.
anything to her. Get out of here.
I would never show a private message because it's called private for a reason. Oh, hey, Laura, private thoughts are usually kept private.
Yeah,
like,
well,
to
and
yourself.
I even put that in
How to get
in the truth chat as well earlier. Like, look, I don't care. Have fun with it. I mean,
Bailey has a good point, but no disrespect, but all this behind the scenes is causing the problems. That's maybe 75% true, because when you trust someone and you call them your friend, right? And you talk to them maybe about personal things or how you feel, or maybe you're just venting, you're having a bad day. You don't expect that stuff to get released, which now we know better. Everyone knows better. It feels like betrayal.
Yeah, exactly. No, it does. It really does. And it's just grimy. It's just dirty. It's grimy. I don't know. Over the past 2 weeks, I have stayed like kind of out of chats and quiet and stuff, and just observing everything going on, and nobody knows like how I feel about things, so, I mean, I'm hurt for everybody who's hurting in all this and all the hate, it's like, I don't know.
There are only a certain few, like Anna Mary said, there are a select few that are driving the hate. And that is true. I truly do believe that. I mean, but there's no reason, unless those emails or messages or, I don't know, whatever, are harmful, why are you releasing them?
Oh, yeah, and not at all. Like, it's about me, I'll call you, and then I got super busy. My daughter's, 7 and sassy, and I wanted to talk to you where I wouldn't be interrupted a million times, and again, I was just going to, and she knew what I was reaching out to her about, to just fully explain the story. So Mandy wasn't, getting blamed. She wasn't saying, just the whole thing.
From that one.
I mean, I wasn't going to say anything that hasn't already been said anyways, but just to clear it up. And I don't give a shit now. I don't care. I don't care about anything. It doesn't matter.
Everybody has to be more careful. If that's
Purple Rain, I'm sorry about what you're going through right now.
Hey, Purple Rain, how are you? I haven't seen her in a minute. I don't go into many chats. I can only speak for myself. As people know, you don't see me everywhere anymore. And, it's choosing.
Even still, if she would have, let's pretend she would have sent me something like, I mean, not like harmful, but like just something about somebody or something like that. Even still, let's pretend she didn't show it. I still would not show it. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the type of person I am. And, that's everyone's first go-to around here. and that's
It's
so
to show
messed
whatever
up.
they could, whatever
That's
damning
just as
evidence,
shady
quote unquote.
as the rest of the shit that's going on. To me, it's more shadier. I'm sorry. I hate. That's my biggest pet peeve around here. I think it's sick.
Well, I mean, they even go so low as to take private messages. Say there was a time that me and Remy weren't, cordial, and
months ago.
yeah, we've made amends. But months ago, I private messaged somebody about Remy, and they got to bring it out just to hurt all over again.
Months
I
later.
probably said some shit too. But that's my point is, when does this end? When is this, enough is enough. Come on now. Time to grow up. There's
It
no
is
reason.
time to grow up, Remy.
There's no
And like
reason.
I said, yeah, I'm not building my channel on hate. I absolutely
I don't think you are.
refuse.
There's no reason to. I mean, I don't want to. Laura, just shut up sometimes. That's all I'm going to say, because the hate is not only coming from Laura.
What did Laura do? I'm confused.
No, I'm just saying that it comes from Laura. Maybe Diane and Wendy. It's bouncing around like a ping pong ball. But my point is that it doesn't have to be like this. But hey, drama sells.
You just don't talk to anybody. That's all there is to it. Just don't talk to anybody. Other than, hey, how you doing in the chat or something. Because everyone's shady the house.
And then I just, I was told, well, you
I'm in shock.
Thank you,
somebody
Juju.
who can preach so much about what what others are
on
doing,
your new house,
and then go and do the same thing. I don't get it.
It's
nothing.
I don't
gotta
get
mute
it
for a
either,
second.
to be quite honest. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And to be quite frank, I don't want to understand it.
I'm not going to be talked about just because of whose stream I'm in and whose stream I'm not in. If you see me making shit comments in a stream and you want to confront me about it, that's fine. But if I'm just sitting in a stream chit-chatting with people, then I'm not going to listen to it.
That's what happened to me. I was in your game.
That's what happened between me and Tiffany. She got mad at me for sitting in Randy's stream when they were dragging Tiffany. But then when I came back and said, hey, you have no problem sitting in Laura's when Laura's dragging me, well, then all of a sudden it was a whole different story.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, she wasn't going to talk to me because of something. I don't even know whose it was, because I went up on Jenna's, and then I was just chatting in Diane's, and then I haven't said one ill thing about her. Yeah, she's not gonna speak with someone who talks or to this or that person. And that's when I said, look, it's not about this person, that person, your drama, my drama. I'm not in any. This is about one situation and one situation only. I want to clear it up and move on. Me and Mandy talked it out on Jenna's, and then, like I said, I reached out to them prior to Jenna's live. I just wanted to. It's done.
Well, I commend you guys on that one. I think it's okay. For example, say, I don't know, you go into a stream that the truth doesn't like, right? Is she going to sit there and say, why are you in that stream? This, that, and the other thing. I highly doubt it. In fact, I'm sure it wouldn't.
No, you never, ever.
That's why I would never, if it was someone, like, for instance,
no, there's people I like that she don't like, and there's people, she likes that I don't care for. And we'll talk about each stream together. It doesn't matter. It's YouTube. It's just, I gotta mute,
thank
sorry.
you, Tiffany, for mentioning me. I greatly appreciate it. Come on, Tiffany. You and I have never had a problem. There's nothing ever wrong, and you can say whatever you want about me, but to be quite honest, it's fine.
That's where I'm at.
It doesn't bother me. It absolutely does not. There's nothing that, what, because I've been in streams where people have bashed Makeup Mobster or you or whatnot. Am I the one saying it? No.
Exactly. Exactly.
Therefore, I can't control other people. Maybe I just want to say hi to my friends. Maybe I want to say hi to the host. I think that's how a lot of us do it.
I just think people should be able to go anywhere they want. Corey's sitting in here right now. Corey supports people that I don't necessarily support. Does that mean Corey shouldn't be in my stream? Absolutely
not.
freaking not.
Nope.
Absolutely freaking not. I support people
because-
Corey doesn't support.
Yep.
But does that mean I can't go into her stream? Absolutely freaking not.
Just like I support, okay, fine, whatever the truth. Just because I support Brian, am I still welcome here? Yes. It's really not that hard, people. God. Sorry.
Well, like I said, I'm pretty much over my rant. I have a hard time just ranting and ranting and ranting and
I
ranting.
do
It's just,
too.
the people that do it for 6, 7, 8 hours, just, I don't even know how they do it.
do it.
To me, it would be exhausting.
How do
But-
they do it?
I don't know. But don't
I
come to
didn't
me.
even have a 5-minute phone conversation. I don't understand.
I
Like
just,
I
I
have a
don't
friend
agree.
that I'm no longer. Like I have a
Don't
friend
come
that
to
I'm no
me
longer
telling
friends
me
with.
I'm spreading hate when you set up on your panels and say some of the most disgusting, hey, Johnny Cuddy, and this goes for all creators. Don't tell me I'm spreading hate when you set up on your panels and say some of the most disgusting shit I've ever heard come out of an adult's mouth. That is not being directed
Yeah.
at anybody in particular.
That language, and I'm sorry, just some of the language, and it doesn't matter to me if you're a man or a woman. Some of the language I hear come out of people, I'm just like, are you kidding me? Have basic manners.
You know, who
It's
tells
not
each
hard
other
to coexist.
who tells each other to go fuck their mothers? Who does that?
I mean, it
And
comes
that's
out
been
sometimes,
said-
I think, when I
That's
was
been
younger.
said on both Diane and Wendy's panel by Wendy. That's been said on Makeup Mobster's panel by Makeup Mobster. So I can't say one's more guilty than the other. But
Nope.
who
Can't do
says shit like that? Stop it. Throw a tomato. Leave people's moms out of it.
Say, hey, I don't like your hair. Or, I don't know, something. Your eyeshadow's off.
Leave people's conversations out of it too. Okay?
Yep.
I didn't even know that was happening, Pixie.
Yeah, I'm getting messages left and right. Like, in last message, like I sent her, was I was going to call her this morning or whatever. Because, again, I still haven't got around to it because I haven't had the time. So she gets mad at you and starts reading my messages. Fuck off.
Are you sure
I
that's
got
the
it.
reason that you're reading them out?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know.
I've done nothing to her at all.
Yeah, well, that tells you
I
how
should have
mature.
listened though to what
How
people
mature that
were
is.
saying about her. So
That shows you how mature people are. So I get mad at you, Pixie, and I show Jenna Moon's messages.
right,
That's how much sense that makes to me.
exactly.
I do
Immature.
have one question before I go because I have to hop down. Truth, is that really Lolly in the picture?
Yes, it is.
I can hear.
Yeah.
Alrighty, ladies. You know, sometimes if you didn't say anything wrong, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
What
You're
can they
right.
do?
Yeah.
Get it back from?
Thank you for coming up too, Remy.
Oh no,
calm
no,
me
no!
down
Thank
a
you for
little.
having me. I know I kind of burst up on here, but you know, just if you don't worry about it. If you know the truth, you know your truth.
Yeah, I don't.
That's
Like I
it.
said, the messages are nothing. Shady people stay together. No, I'm gonna get off here and go talk to my 6 peeps privately about Tiffany Marie.
Alrighty,
So
well,
have a good
keep
one.
your circle small. Have a great day, everybody.
You too.
Bye, Remy.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks for
Bye,
coming
Truth.
up.
Bye, the truth. Thank you.
Bye, Pixie.
I'll talk to you. All right. Bye.
Well, like I said, I'm not one of these people that can rant for 7, 8, 10 hours straight. I've said what I've had to say. repeatedly I've asked if people can't just be a little bit nicer to each other. Obviously, that can't happen. But we're going to be nice to each other over here. How about that? All I can do is offer you all a platform where we can be nice to each other over here. I don't judge people for where you go. I don't judge people for whose chat you're in. And I try really, really, really hard not to say mean things. I don't think you'll find a lot of things out there that I've said that goes so low that it goes into personal lives, that it talks about their children, that it talks about their legal matters, that it talks about their weight, that it talks about their looks. Well, she can carry on for another 7 hours if that's what she feels the need to do. I personally have personal things to take care of, and that's what I'm going to do. But don't come at me, people, telling me I spread hate when I'm one of the least hateful people on here. Because when I woke up this morning, I was at my boiling point. And that's what I did. I boiled over. So I'm sorry, guys, that you had to hear it. I'm sorry that I appreciate you coming in and listening to me. But I'm sorry that you had to hear it. I appreciate all the new members. I appreciate each and every one of you. But all I can tell you is my channel is never going to grow if it means I have to sit on my panel day in and day out and drag somebody. If that's the case, my channel will never, ever grow. So once again, I'm going to find some fun things to do. Somebody notified me the other day about some trivia questions. I can't remember who it was. Whoever it was, if you're in this chat, let me know, because we're going to get back to having fun. And if I only get 50 or 60 people in here that want to have fun, I'm okay with that. I don't need 300 people in here just to hear me rant and rave. So thank you all. Everybody keep your heads up. Pray that this, hey, Smokey P, like I said, if you got something you want to say on Smokey's this coming weekend, the email is subslivesmatter@yahoo. You want to work something out, you want to choose somebody's face off, I think they're going to have it over there at Smokey P's. So everybody, just try to be good to one another. And if you can't say anything nice, then just fucking don't say nothing at all. I mean, that's where I'm at with it. So again, thank you guys for coming in. I'm over my rant. I've got some really personal things going on that I've got to tend to. And I hope you all have a beautiful day. Go out there, smell the roses. You can't go any other place. You can't go anywhere else. You might as well take your mask off and smell the roses. So thank you, Top Cop. And I will see you guys around the tube soon. Bye, guys.